Hello, hello. It looks like our runners have kind of started without us, but only by about a second. But welcome in, everyone. We are here with day 3 of the bingo tournament restream. Um, Today's match is going to be Tigrin versus Marclap, and I'm joined on comms by Throwout. Say hi, Throw.
Hi.
Mhm. So, Tigrin is a speedrunner, mostly comes from console, and unfortunately, it looks like Tigrin did not follow our setup procedure, so I guess you get a free input display and hit tracker from Tigrin that you're not normally supposed to see, but I guess it's not the end of the world. Shout out to the people in Watch Party watching in the bingo server, join the bingo server, and I guess I'll go to Throw. Throw, how do you feel about this board?
Honestly, I don't see a whole lot of early game synergy. I mean, row 3 seems like you could go any percent and try to get wings for the Stagnus, Vessel Fragment, and Fungal Core Mask Shard synergy. Aside from that, though, you'd want to do Alyssa out for Queen's King Stag. Otherwise, there's just not a whole lot of synergy on this board. It seems pretty late game for the most part.
I agree. We do have Dreamgate in the same row as Lostkin with use two simple keys, which is some light synergy there. I mean, obviously there's a lot of Lostkin and Dreamgate, but simple keys not as much. I do like row 3 a lot. It's really dangerous. If you do Parry Revic and unlock King's Stag, Queen Stag, and then get Crystal Heart, wow, it's hard to block those last two goals. I don't even know what you do. You gotta just
Yeah,
gamble.
I don't think you really could do much.
Mhm. As far as early game goals go, Harry Revic is somewhat early game. Crystal Heart obviously is, I think, the point where we hit mid game. Oh, Tigran forgot the Geo here. Does mean they intend to buy the Stag, and both of them actually taking weird Geo routes. Tigran's short 3 Geo, and Marclap is just getting that last 3 Geo.
Yeah. That means both of them could be doing dive route, though there's not a whole lot of dive on the board. There's
Yeah.
only Fluke Hermit and Eater Catcher
There
and
is
Flower to
diff.
Elderbug, not a
Yeah,
whole lot.
Flower to Elderbug. The one nice thing is Flower to Elderbug and Fluke Hermit are in the same row, but they're in the same row, or I guess column rather, as Defeat Kalozote and QG and Fog Canyon maps, which are not fast goals by any means.
As well as Queen's Kings, which is more of an Alyssa route goal.
Yes, it definitely is. Um, how much deepness do we really have on here?
Doesn't really look like any, apart from rescuing Zote.
That's crazy. On the subject of crazy, that is, I've never seen that before. Someone get the bench here, leave, get 3 Geo, and warp back to get the Stag. This is not optimal bingo routing for Tigran, who I think is
And
the more experienced
Blasphemy as
player too.
well. Yeah.
I think I mentioned it earlier. Tigran is a speedrunner, mostly console, but he's done many, many, many different runs, including low TE, like full low TE on console. I believe he was the first person to do that, which, wow, it's a time commitment. Marclap, I don't
Big
actually
time
know too
commitment.
much about Marclap. What I know right now about Marclap is they're skipping False Knight, which is optimal.
On this board, absolutely. It's a good indication that he's likely to either go any percent or Alyssa route. Considering he bought Crossroads Stag, it could just mean that he's a bit indecisive about it, which usually happens this early in the game. But I think that there's a good chance that he's going Alyssa route.
Mhm. I'm trying to see. All right, so danger. We were talking about row 3 right here. I'm marking. There's a lot that could happen for row 3. That's the one I'm most worried about. The diagonal here is a little dangerous too. There's Soul Vessel synergy, and then synergy between Queen's Gardens map and Collector as well. So this could be kind of awkward to try and stop. The only thing that's really helping you with blocking that bottom left, top right is Glowing Worm Grimchild is a Dream Nail goal. So if you're getting Dream Nail for something like, I don't know, we have Lostkin, we have Dreamgate, Ancestral Mound Root, you probably have a
Pyrorevic
decent
three
chance.
times.
Pararevic, thank you. Didn't even notice. Or even Soul
Oh,
Catcher.
actually, I didn't
Sorry.
realize we do have Deep Nest because Noska's on the board.
You're right, I didn't even notice. I mean, he sucks. But it is in the
Yeah, he
same
does
row
suck.
as Defeat Kolo, so we're really, like, searching for synergy on this one.
Yeah, there's
Marclap is
not a
a
whole lot.
based Soul Catcher user, which should be kind of given at this point, given Soul Catcher plus Soul Eater is on the board.
Not only that, but Soulcatcher is just a good pickup early game. It allows for, more comfortable routing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's the one we forgot. As far as dive goes, Soul Eater is also a dive goal. I mean, this is a really sneaky line. Hold up, look at this. For row 2, Soul Eater, Soul Catcher, and Talk to Fluke Hermit are both dive goals. And then Buy 6 Map Pins and Complete Ancestral Mound Route are both light Dreamnail goals. So that would mean if you get dive into Dreamnail, you could really kind of clean this up and just have to force your opponent to do Collector or try and get there yourself, which with that dive, I mean, damage matters a lot for Collector. So that's interesting.
Yeah, Collector's a very slow boss if you don't have good damage. Vengeful Spirit Collector is pretty difficult.
Mm-hmm. I think there's a lot of sneaky lines on this. Now, we have had the pleasure of looking at this board a lot longer than they have. So we're going to pick these things up. And keep in mind, they actually have to play Hollow Knight. We just get to sit here and watch. So all of these sneaky synergies, we found these all while they were, I don't know, exploring Forgotten Crossroads.
Yeah. Exploring Crossroads and doing all the stuff that you need to do early game, it does force you to pay at least a little bit of attention to the game. You can't focus everything on the board. It looks like Marclap failed the fireball skip.
This is a clean squit backup, though, at least. It's going to give Tigrin a chance to catch up a little bit, though. I believe he is actually behind slightly.
Yes, he's behind by about 1.5 rooms.
I will say, this is the big difference between Season 2 and Season 3, is we are back to one person being the hand and brain. Tigrin does hit that fireball skip, and Marclap opts for the guide pogo. In Season 2, we had one person dedicated to playing and one person dedicated to the board. This is all one person, so we're going to see more mistakes than we did in the last tournament, and also a, I guess, higher skill ceiling.
Yeah, it absolutely does require more skill. It was a little bit of a difficult Moss Knights for Marclap, or Moss Knight singular.
Yes. No backup double fireball. Alright, and they should both
Now
save
Tigrin is
out
doing
here. Oh. That's not normally how I do that, unfortunately.
Yeah. Here comes the Vengefly King.
Gets the quick kill.
Yeah, a little bit slower because of the damage tank, but otherwise still fine.
I just find the damage tank so comfy for me personally. I always miss an input and miss a fireball if I don't do damage tank.
Yeah, plus it's pretty tight timing if you aren't used to it.
So we have a little bit
Tigrin
here.
does get the full quick kill.
What'd you say? Sorry?
Tigrin does get the full quick kill.
Yeah, it looks like Tigrin is really just getting everything slightly faster than Marclap has, with the one exception of the one Moss Knight kill. So I believe by the end of Claw, I wouldn't be surprised to see Tigrin in the lead. Keep in mind, we do have 5 journals on this board, so I wouldn't be too surprised to see both of them grab this Green Path journal.
Marclap opting for Green Path Stag.
Yeah, what is the synergy with that here?
I'm not 100% sure.
Oh, Shape of On, there it is.
Oh, I didn't even notice
column
that.
3 or even row 5 indicator, but more than that.
It could.
Yep, Tigrin's getting it too.
In my experience, I don't usually find that getting Green Path Stag for just one goal Shape of On is worth it. If there's 2 goals, I can consider it, but one I find a little difficult to justify.
I think it's fine if you're also gonna go like Crystal Heart off the beginning, because this is just a quick. I have Crystal Heart. I'm gonna go get Isma's Tear, and Shape of On is just done at that point. Now I
That's
did
true.
notice Tigrin missed the journal, uh, so he's not really
He
gonna
basically
be.
forfeited the 5 Wanderers journals.
Yes, not completely forfeited because it depends on what Marclap's gonna do. Wow, pretty similar. Hornet kills.
Yeah.
10 minutes
almost the exact
RTA.
same time.
They're so synced. Shoutouts Rhino Feeder. All right. So we got a little bit of a lull here while they make their way into fungal wastes, and I would like to say real quick, if you are a Hollow Knight community watcher and you're enjoying Bingo, one, lot more to come. We have a large tournament on the way, benefiting the Trevor Foundation. We are pledging $15 for each player that shows up and does their matches. So big money going for Trevor Foundation, and we also have a prize pool. So if you're interested in Bingo, watching Bingo, and being updated on when Bingo games are, then join the Bingo Discord channel. We actually have a link. Someone can put it in chat. Looking at Alpha right there. Someone put the Bingo Cord link in chat, and you should join. We are a big community with tons of people doing new Bingo stuff every day. New Bingo game modes, not just Lockout. And I don't know. That's about that. All right, into fungal we go. I believe both stopped at Leg Eater. If I'm wrong, yell at me. Bingy
I
indeed.
think both did stop at Leg Eater from memory.
All right, I wonder if we see an early Beretta here. Dashmaster enjoyers. Also, a lot of newer
Rejoice.
Bingo players know that they can get it pretty early, so they just lock it in. Oh, missing
Ooh,
Fireball.
that was close.
I don't even know what the ePogo variant names are anymore. Wow, that is
I don't either.
Will Marclap hit it first try? Yes, he will. Very clean.
Marclap does hit it first try.
And that's
And
gonna
now Tigrin
put.
has fallen behind.
Yep, Tigrin's a bit ahead too, like a decent bit. Oh no, did that just kill it?
Ooh, killed it. It did kill it.
So that's a Mantis Safari angle then, right? Because that doesn't respawn.
No, it does respawn.
What? Oh, I would have killed it so many times. Oh no.
You learn something new every day.
Yeah, I didn't want to learn that.
Marclap getting Mantis Claw.
Sock, I see that by the way. Wow, these are some
Going for those
abstract
Georocks.
Georocks. I've never seen anyone go for these before.
Nor
Probably
have I.
lose.
This is like, yeah.
What are we buying with those then?
I don't know. Maybe it's. I mean, he also did Moss Knight's Geo, so I don't think he really needs that extra Geo.
Mm-hmm. And getting the Wanderer's Journal, no surprise. Tigrin also heading up. I wonder if he is going to get this Wander. Nope, this is going to be Bretta. Okay. So here's our first spot where the routes really diverge.
Or not, because it looks like both of them are getting Bretta.
That's just the caster thing, I guess. I shouldn't have said anything.
I guess so.
Mm-hmm. I wonder who will, oh, don't bench. Oh, no.
Oh,
That's so
Tigrin
bad.
getting Bretta bench.
Yeah, that's going to send him straight back. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but that is a yikes bench.
That's a big time sink.
Yeah,
Maybe
try
he's
to get back
planning to
out?
do bouncy grub?
For what purpose?
I
Yeah,
don't know.
I think we just have to chalk that up to a mistake from Tigrin. I believe the placement matches Tigrin won 2 out of 3. I'd have to double check the roster board, and I don't think Marclap won a match, though I think they have
I don't
been
think so
practicing.
either.
So this is interesting to see Tigrin making mistakes like this. I didn't really expect it. Let's see. Well, now you warp at least. Get as much as you can out of your Bretta bench. And
So Marclap is opting to overcharm Dashmaster.
Yep. This is a common speedrun thing where you go over here and you kill the fungal ogre and you get the last charm, but you already have those charms equipped, so it's just faster.
Well, from what I'm aware, it's not significantly faster, especially if you end up taking a lot of damage.
Yeah, it's not significantly faster at all, but it's a whole lot slower if you die, which I guess goes for most things.
Yeah. Can't really recommend dying.
Mm-hmm.
Unless it's for Blue Lake Shadescope.
True. Or, more importantly, oh, it's not on this board. I thought it was because the game I played earlier, but Crystal Guardian 2 Shadeskip, my favorite Shadeskip in the game. Hopefully
True.
we'll see one of those this tournament. Oh, on the subject of goals, I guess that's kind of a lot of what we've been talking about, but we have new goals for this tournament. If you played Lockout before, just using the online bingo sync, then you wouldn't have used some of the new goals we have for Tournament 3, including Ancestral Mound Root, QG and Fog
Fungal Core
Canyon
Mask Shard.
Max, Soul Eater and Soul Catcher, Fungal Core Mask Shard. I think that's all we have for new ones on this board, but that's 4 new goals. And some of these definitely should have been goals to start with, such as Fungal Core Mask Shard and Complete
I
Ancestral
agree.
Mound Root.
So it seems like both players are about equal on time to Queen Station, but Tigrin is missing some Geo and some relics.
Core is new to Vanilla, but I believe Core Mask Shard was new to, or was in Rando?
I wouldn't know. I haven't played Rando Bingo.
I did 1 against Blom. Alright, Tigrin is
I
going to
assume
get
that didn't
Wellick,
go well.
so this is a decent Geo route. We've already got the 2 seals.
Yep.
You are missing out on
And
the
Marclap is doing Gruz.
ogres. Yeah, so Marclap is going to get the Ratty Slaggle here. No, I hope Marclap does it. Something I do is if I rescue Bretta and I want Bretta Sly, instead of going straight to Salubra, you go straight down to Sly. For a goal this early game, it really matters.
Yeah, that couple of seconds can be the difference between getting the goal and losing it.
Every time. And Marclap is going to go straight
Looks like
there.
he's not going to.
Now,
It's
I don't
quite the
think it's going to
gamble.
cost the goal, but I mean, if Tigran had a good cleanup, okay, there's no way it costs the goal.
No, but in the case that Tigran hadn't benched at Breda, he probably would have gotten it before him.
Yeah, I mean, Tigran was a lot faster in that section. I don't know what that Bretta bench was about. I think it was. I know it was a mistake, unfortunately.
Yeah.
You see, Tigran goes straight to Sly. Doesn't even save him? Okay, now he saves him. He just saw it was marked. Marclap is shade skipped, and I wonder if they're actually going to go straight for Dreamnail. I kind of expect them to. A lot of newer bingo players would say, ooh, 0's on the board, let me get 0. Whereas a more experienced bingo player is probably more like salivating at the look of that crystal heart.
Yeah, and the Queen's King's mark.
Yep.
It's basically the difference between getting 1 goal and having advantage on some others versus getting the immediate 2 goals and being able
Exactly.
to do whatever you want.
Not to mention 0. I mean, if you're looking at that column 3, which you know Marcot probably was, getting the shape of unmark, I don't hate this. But I don't like it either.
Yeah, I'm not the hugest fan of it.
We'll have to see. If Tigran also goes Dreamnail, he's in a really bad spot. But if he goes straight to the right,
Yeah.
very good spot. Alright. Now,
Looks like he's going for Dream now.
so from Tigran's point of view, Marclap just marked Bratislai before him, and we're very confident that they have Queen's Station stag, so you probably don't think you can contest King's Queens right now. Oh wait, Tigran's just opening the door.
Yeah, he's decided to go for Queen's Kings. He's made the right choice.
Now there is one thing, Tigran is short the money for it.
Yes. I assume he's going to quit out of Gorgeous Husk to be able to afford it.
Yep.
He also did not buy Shaman Stone, notably.
Yes. Didn't have the money. I mean, that's what happens when you miss Fungal Ogres.
Yeah, Shroom Ogre's a great source of Geo early game.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Taking the bench, getting the King Station seal.
Mm-hmm.
The
Marclap.
main difference is
Oh
going to be
no.
whether or not Marclap can make it there first, because Marclap has the Geo already to be able to afford it.
It's a race for sure. I don't even know who it's gonna be. I think Tigrin has the upper hand. They're already at the bench. Marclap is gonna stop for the journal as well. But Tigrin also has to actually do the quit out too. And doesn't have Shaman
Yes,
Stone for
if
this
Tigran
kill.
doesn't do the quad out.
Oh no,
Ooh.
Tigrin. Okay, this is a very
To be
safe,
fair,
gorgeous
Marclap
husk.
is also doing 0.
Oh, okay, true. So yeah, Tigrin is gonna get this goal if he wants it. Right, Tigrin?
Looks like he's
Oh
not
no.
quitting out.
Uh-oh.
He's gambling.
This is not a gamble you win.
No, I don't believe so either.
Yeah, especially... Oh no.
Especially on 1 HP, this is too dangerous.
Mm-hmm. And Zero's marked. Yeah, I gotta say, I can't really agree with Tigrin's route here. He's made a bunch of
Yeah,
small errors where you really want to clean up some of these early game goals. It's not an early game board by any means, but having that board presence, it matters a lot.
absolutely. It means it frees you up for doing any other goals, threatening lines, things
Mm-hmm.
like that.
Yeah, that's the big one for me is being able to put a oh no, a
Oh,
solid
so
line
close to left
threat.
side Raptors.
Because if you if you just having line pressure means you can force your opponent to do goals, which is so strong. Wow, that was crazy.
Dash master difference.
Mm-hmm. So, two more
Ooh.
journals, or actually one more. If Marclap does this right and gets the Kingdom's Edge journal, then that's five journals right off the bat, and it's King Station, Queen Station. What Tigran should win to is Crystal Heart, and any
Yes.
goal he goes to after Crystal Heart, which could be Shape of On, but I mean it's quite the sacrifice to make.
Yeah, unfortunately, Tigran's amount of early mistakes and not willingness to quit out to King Station makes him lose that goal by a few
Mm-hmm.
seconds.
He's definitely behind, but he's also in front, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, he's ahead on Crystal Heart, which puts him ahead in getting to the mid game and doing other goals.
All right. Well, not Marclap, sorry.
Going
Marclap
for
is
the
going to go
5
lock in
journal.
journals here, which I like. Tigran is going to go to Crystal Peak, which I like. I like both these plays. I'm a liker of these things.
Another thing to consider is while it looks like Marclap may be winning with 4 goals, he doesn't have any information on what Tigran has been doing.
Yeah, that's true. It's got to be a little scary. And I think if you're Marclap at this point, you've cleaned up these 4 goals, you're expecting Crystal Heart to be marked any second.
Yeah.
And after Crystal Heart, I really expect Tigran to just go lock in Shape of On. Almost all of Marclap's pressure is dissipated just by marking that goal, and you've already prepped it, and it's an early C dash goal. I don't know why you wouldn't do it, unless you have
Yeah, and
a
plus,
master plan.
yeah, and if you end up sniping Marclap on Shape of Un, which I don't think is likely, but if you do, then you also kind of have advantage on getting to wings because you know that your opponent might not be going for it, but even if they are, you're on equal footing.
Mm-hmm. All right. Are we gonna get Pogax,
Like
please?
we're going for Pogax.
Aw,
So close.
this is LP Pog. Oh, third try. That was clean.
That's pretty good.
I missed Pogax 4 times today. I don't know why I
I
went for it.
tried to learn Pogax, and I ended up not learning Pogax.
It's not bad on 1-2-2-1 for me personally.
Yeah, because that's consistent.
Yes.
Getting the King's Idol, and Marclap is still in City.
Mm-hmm. Tigran knows he has time for this too, which is nice.
Yes.
I say never skip it. It's 800 Geo, you'll never know when you need.
Yeah.
Are we going in here?
Looks like
Alright.
we're doing CG1 for Geo.
I mean, we do have
I
time
don't
for it.
hate it. Yeah, I don't hate it.
I don't know. I think some of the other goals that you could get, like, right off the bat would give you Geo anyways.
Well, if you're doing Shape of Un, not necessarily.
Yeah, but, like, it's not like you need Geo for Shape of Fun anyways, so directly after that you can go get Geo. But, I mean,
That's
you
true.
know you have the time. I'm nitpicking. Oh, don't do it. Oh.
Thank God. He's just concerned on whether or not he wants to bench and heal, basically.
Yes. But
Actually, I think I like the CG1 play because it puts him closer to 5k Geo spend.
that is true.
And he needs to make up the Geo difference somewhere with how much Geo Marclap has been getting from all of his relics.
Marclap goes to Crossroads. What are we doing here? Is this Shaman Stone?
I think he forgot that he didn't buy Lantern yet.
I think you are correct. Yep. Alright. They'll realize real quick.
Yeah, I've made that mistake once or twice before.
Well, Tigrin's gonna mark.
Oh. Well, I guess we are not doing. Well, we might do damage tank, but it'll be scary.
I would rather do damage tank every time than not know what I'm doing here. Like, just go with it. I don't like getting that. You
I think
see?
it's fine because of Dash Master.
I mean, but the cycles are all weird and cringe. And if you get
That's true.
hit, you could easily take. It's usually 2 damage. Because you get hit by a laser and then fall. But Tigrin's a pro. I don't know what I'm talking about. There's a reason I'm not
Yeah,
playing.
he's got it.
And Crystal Heart is marked for Tigrin. Wow, those goals are marking right at the right time.
Yeah. And Tigran is significantly ahead on Crystal Heart. He has time to do whatever he wants, really.
Let's see what it is. There's a lot of options here. Whole world's your oyster. And Green Path? Dirtmouth.
Looks like Dirtmouth. Interesting. Maybe he's buying Elegant Key to get Shade Soul for damage?
Map pins. He's gonna be short, I believe.
Yeah, he's going to be 1 short because he doesn't have Dream Nail. Or
Yep.
2 short, something like that.
That's unfortunately a bingo knowledge check right there. I hope he doesn't just immediately try to get Dream now to lock in this goal.
I think it wouldn't be the end of the world, because if he gets Dream Nail, he can go to Lost Kin afterwards.
Yeah, there's a lot you can contest, but at that point, Marclap is also probably headed to Lostkin.
Or Shape of Un. I feel like at this point, I would go straight to Shape of Un, and then probably go for Dream Nail afterwards.
I would go Shape of On as well. Where this is Dream now. Well,
yeah, Shape of Un is just too pertinent.
Well, Marclap is again also going to get this idol. I say never skip it. That's a me thing. And also doing it in a way to gather as much soul as possible. I like that.
The only way you skip that King's Idol is if you absolutely know you don't need Geo, which is very unlikely when you're, before Crystal Heart.
So now it's just about, if we're both going to have Crystal Heart, we want to clean up synergy. And there's a decent amount of Dream now, but I like Wings better. Between Dreamgate, Lostkin, Fungal Core Shard, and Stagnest Vessel Fragment, which is the middle square, very important square, I really like getting Wings here. It also makes Complete Astrus dismount route a lot faster. There's just a lot of benefit from Wings. Also, Trader Lord.
Yeah,
like
Mound Route is very slow without Wings. You have to do a whole bunch of enemy pogos and C-dashes.
Well, Marclap is also entering the Crystal Peaks parkour room, so let's see how it goes for them. Tigrin definitely.
To be fair, Tigran does have C-dash, so it'll make this a lot faster.
Yes, very true. This is my optimal C-dash. I like going off this roof, and then you just do the dash after you hit this.
Marclap's on 1.
Oh no. This could be what Tigran's looking for.
I think he'll be fine.
Oh, don't say that. I know it's your first time casting, but you don't want to. First time Cobb's curse, like, that's bad. It hurts.
Well, hey, you know, it's already happened. It's 10 minutes in the
Dude,
past.
it's true. This did happen 10 minutes ago.
That
But
is
it would
true.
still be your
Alpha
fault.
Wings does make Flower a lot harder. What do you mean it would be my fault? I had
It's your
nothing to do with
fault.
their gameplay.
I mean, you're casting it.
Okay.
You're practically playing. Alright, Tigrin, what are we doing now?
I assume he's gonna go buy the map pin and then go straight for Shape of Un.
Marclap.
Marclap going straight for Lost Kin, I assume.
It could be Isma's first too, but I expect
It
Lostkin.
could be.
No Shaman Stone.
I expect Lost Kin as well. Well, it will. Yeah, it will be really hard to do Lost Kin without Shaman Stone with VS and Nail Zero.
Alright, let's see where we go. Are we gonna get a Spike Tunnel, or are we gonna get a Lost Kin? Spike Tunnel. It
Looks
is
like
gonna
a
be
Spike
Shape of Un. I like this play. I mean, there's a lot of pressure. Tigrin did block the column, but that row is still... Yikes. If you get the Soul Vessel...
Row 5 forcing Colosseum Zote. Very scary. You don't know if your opponent's going to want to go Colosseum Zote, but if they do, then, well, you're kind of just screwed, because I assume you don't want to go for Colosseum Zote, because it sucks.
Yeah. At that point, you either go for it and try and get the line with this top left, bottom right diagonal, or you completely skip it until you think your opponent's also going for it. It's a gamble. There's no way around it.
Yeah.
Ooh, misses it twice. Come on, Marclap, you got this.
Yeah, I mean, he has full soul. He has a bunch of attempts. I don't think he's going to fail it.
There's a little rock. You want to line up your eye with the top rock of the 3, and then do a neutral jump. Misses it again.
Which it looks like he's... Yeah, it looks like he's holding left.
Oh, no. Is low.
If he doesn't realize that you have to not hold left.
I mean, there's another way to do this with the
With the trans dash, but he's not going for that.
Oh, he got it.
Oh, he got it.
And Tigrin is also going for the Spike Tunnel, but he's going to be... Oh, no, he's not. He just fell. Well, Tigrin can go do Lost
He's
Kin.
actually making the right play.
GG's, Marclap. Good skip. Far from easy.
Yeah. It's one of the first ones I learned, and it did take a few attempts to learn.
I was doing a hand brain with Python Wizard against Rhino Feeder, and I forget who else, but someone was braining him, and I learned like several bingo skips in that run and ended up winning in a collector race.
Wow.
That's where I learned that. Shout out Python Wizard. Tournament 1 winner. Alright. Well, there's a lot you can get here with Lost Kin, but it does have to go right.
And after that, after Lost Kin, you absolutely have to try to lock in the extra Soul Vessel, or else you're conceding too much.
Yeah, I would go get the Stagnus Vessel Fragment immediately, and then get the others.
Yeah, 100%. He unfortunately doesn't have enough Geo for both at the moment. Is he going to get the simple key? He is.
Yes, I like this play.
Puts you towards the 2 simple keys. Very good.
Unjump scare, here we go. High on.
Luckily for Tigrin, Marclap does also not have enough Geo for the 2 Vessel Fragments from Sly. Which means we might end up seeing a King Station Arena.
Now, expect Marclap to also go do... Oh, you're a little close there, Tigrin.
Yeah, that's going to get you hit. And he didn't open the shortcut either.
No! Oh, no. I don't think he benched either.
He did not.
Oh, he did.
Oh,
okay,
he did.
Okay, so he's still ahead on this. What's
But
Marclap
he didn't
gonna
open
do?
the shortcut.
Are we going all the way up?
Where is he going now?
Yep, all the way up. We're gonna get the Soul Vessel Fragment. Marclap is putting pressure on that row 5.
Looks like Tigrin is panicking. Doesn't know what to do.
Tigrin open shortcut? Okay, well that's...
Oh, he did?
Well, that's what
Okay.
Marcus is saying.
will be a struggle without Shaman Stone for Lostkin, though. Maybe you just do Broken Vessel and save Lostkin for later.
I would... I don't know, it's tough.
Yeah,
Probably.
I mean, I wouldn't really want to do Lostkin with VS, no Shaman Stone. Even, yeah, that's just a bit too suspicious.
I'm not worried about... Like, okay, me personally not worried about dying. Lostkin's easier than Broken Vessel, everyone knows this. But I would be worried about the time commitment.
Yeah, it's a huge time commitment. It's like a couple minutes.
Mm-hmm. Tigrin, you gotta play safer. This is... Oh... Straight
Yeah,
back
because
at it.
from my testing, even a good run with VS Shaman Stone Nail Zero, Lostkin takes 1.5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like a really good run. But without Shaman Stone, way harder to get double hits first off.
Well,
There's a good triple hit there.
I think Marclap... No way. No
Is he
way,
going
right?
for wingless stag frag?
That would be nuts.
I would be thoroughly impressed.
I mean, it could just be a mistake, or they could be doing something else. This could be Glowing Room Grimchild. But if they hit this, wow, it's
Tigran
so
dying
hard.
again to Broken Vessel.
All right, well, I mean, now I'm just... I mean, obviously, we're rooting for Tigran. I'm so interested.
Yeah,
Is
hoping he gets
Marclap
Broken
going to go
Vessel
for
this try.
Wingless?
Waiting with bated breath. Or is he going for Gorb? Gorb it is.
Gorb for Dreamgate plus Glowing Room, I guess? I don't know. There's a bunch of reasons you could do Gorb. I wouldn't call it pressing.
Well, you can also get to the King's Idol after Gorb.
Yeah, but again, you really want to get that extra Soul Vessel fragment for every reason.
Well, the thing is, if you get the King's Idol, you can sell to Lem and buy the 2 from Sly, and then you have 3. You can get the Vessel fragment or Vessel.
I mean, sure, but
Soul Vessel.
I don't know. I'd still rather lock in that goal before I do anything else. Okay, Tigran kills Broken Vessel. Can we get a round of applause for Tigran? Some GGs in chat. Yeah, we are not actually going to see the Wingless fragment. I'm sorry, chat.
If I was Tigran in this position, I would not do Lostkin right now.
Oh, absolutely not.
Is way more pressing matters of getting the Soul Vessel. You absolutely need it.
Mm-hmm. All right, what are we doing, Tigran? You got wings. You have
Probably
C-dash.
Hidden Station.
Yeah, Hidden Station to
not
where
terrible.
is my
Helps
question.
with Trader Lord. Probably Dirtmouth to go for the Stagnus Vessel fragment. Although that could be showing your cards too early. You know, showing that you're gunning for that Soul Vessel.
I don't think that's a bad idea at all. I think showing priority on that is a very good idea to try and keep your opponent from forcing you to do Callers Out.
I suppose.
Because if you're showing you want to do it and it's a generally short goal once you decide to start doing it, yeah.
Dirtmouth it is. I assume he's gonna buy the one from Sly and then do the Stagnus Vessel fragment. Or doing King Station, maybe?
Not sure where to go. Kings, maybe we're
That looks
selling.
like King Station.
I think they're doing the math for the Vessel fragments right now. Which would be buy one, get the top one. It's tough. Alright. Well, Marclap, what are we doing now? Are we just going to lock in Glowing Room Grimchild? I guess so.
Looks like it. It's personally not the thing I would be going for because you could be pressuring row 5, but it's not bad. I mean, you're getting a goal.
Mm-hmm. It also, I mean, it puts pressure on row 4 as well, which there's a row 4 bounty put out by
Indeed.
Kara or Chrome Ducks. But I'm not. I don't know. There's a lot of better things you could be doing to make use of the pressure you already have. And Tigrin, yep, selling or oh, we're gonna get the vessel fragment
Maybe
up
not.
here. I would sell too personally because you're here.
Yeah,
Personally,
I mean, you're right there. To be fair, you can just take the elevator, buy one from Sly because you will have enough geo, but you wouldn't have enough geo for um Sly and elevator and city storeroom stag, which would be nice to have.
Marclap maintains the 4-goal lead. Oh, you know what else is up here though? A little bit more synergy. I'm a little scared because they do call it Death Key for a reason.
Looks like we're taking this bench. So it looks like, well, to be fair, it's not too slow to go from Crossroads Stag to the elevator.
Why are we buying that toll?
I don't know, safety, even though he didn't
Yeah, because he
bench.
didn't bench. So where's the safety? All right, please don't die to Death Key. Oh no, this looks like a Death Key death. Oh my.
This does look like a death key death.
Well, that is.
He bought the toll bench and he didn't bench there. If he did, he would still have priority on this, but I'm thinking it's a bit late now.
Marclap also skipping selling. These people hate money. Me personally, I love
It's
money.
really weird because you could just buy the two from Sly if you sell.
I mean, this one's cheaper and whatnot, but there's also spend 5,000
It's
geo
significantly slower,
just sitting
and
there.
that too. I hope Tigran sells this time.
Tier. Well, yeah, I do
Because there's
too.
really no reason not to. No,
Nope. It's
but
unfortunate.
Tigran has nothing to sell, according to Alyssa.
Tigran has King's Idol, doesn't he? Or did he already sell it?
Yeah, I thought he didn't.
Whatever.
Looks like we missed an entire segment then.
There's been a lot going on.
Yeah,
Dive.
sold earlier before Basin.
Wow, I am very surprised by
Wow.
Dive. Now, we talked about the Dive synergy earlier, and it's limited. First off, I really like Obtain One Soul Vessel Fragment. A lot. That's just sitting there for the taking. But this line is a decent amount of pressure for column 5. Soul Catcher. I know there was one more. Where's our last dive goal?
2 simple keys is half dive goal, but Tigran already has both simple keys.
Is it just those 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like dive at all here. I thought I did. I would only go for it if you're going for a very sneaky line win, which we're not doing. Because if you are going to go for the
We're
line,
not getting Vessel Soul.
you need to prioritize this. And this is already
Yeah.
blocked. Rough. I don't know. I don't like this play from Marclap, unfortunately. But at the same time, I haven't liked a lot of Tigran's plays either, so I don't know how this match is going to play out. I still have to give an edge to Marclap.
Yeah, I agree with Alyssa. It is kind of an I'm in the lead play and you're doing it for row 4.
It could be a row 4 play.
I suppose if you are that far in the lead, it's not a terrible idea to go for row 4, try to go for the bounty.
Yes, but again, I don't know. Your opponent hasn't marked anything in a while, which I guess sounds good, but also you don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Mind you, I don't know what they're doing either. I think we did get that Soul Vessel Fragment, so we're going to get the last one, which should just be Stagness Vessel Fragment, but I don't know.
Yeah, I would 100% be buying it. Like, you can get relics, you can get geo elsewhere. And if you're really concerned about Colozote, you can get the 2 Colosseum King's Idols and open the shortcut for the future.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. We'll see. It's not the end of the world to get this one, but I don't
Yeah.
even think it's a bad idea. I think what this is their second, so you're saving that money to spend on
Maps.
maps. Surely there's other things too, stags, whatever. You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't like this play as much as I thought I did. Either way, the last one would be Stag Nest Vessel Fragment. That's a double mark. I love double marks, so just give it to me.
I also love double marks. It's very nice seeing them.
Have you ever double marked a line? Like 2 lines?
No, but I have triple marked.
You triple marked? Ooh,
Yeah.
that's better than a double.
It was nail 2, nail 3, and spend some amount of geo.
All right. Well, so Tigrin can right now lock in a bunch of things, including 2 simple keys, 1 extra soul vessel, Stag Nest Vessel Fragment. All of these they could do this second. I expect you to go get. Excuse me. I expect them to go up and get the Stag Nest Vessel Fragment first, which is why they turned around. They heard me say it.
It looks like we're buying it just to lock it in.
I mean, all right.
I understand though. It is a little scary because Marclap hasn't marked anything. You have no idea if he's going for the vessel fragments.
I would say you probably have a very good idea he's not. Because if you're going for vessel fragments, you had so much time to do that beforehand.
I suppose that's true, yeah.
Yeah, at this point, I'm just pushing through this energy.
And yeah, I'd say Tigran should do everything in Cliff's Gorb, Stagnus Vessel Fragment, and the King's Idol.
The way I look at it when I'm playing bingo is it's like I'm watching a movie and I only see like 1 frame of a movie at a time. Like a movie you've seen 100 times. Like let's say for me it'd be like Star Wars. And I get like 1 good look at a frame where like R2 and C3PO are walking through the desert. And then that movie's playing in my head until I see the next frame of it, which would be the next mark. And I'm just keeping track of what are they doing, where can they be, because how much of the movie is played in my head. They can't be in Mos Eisley because not enough movies played, and they can't be in Mos Eisley because not enough yeah, like the 2 different sides of it. It's a really weird analogy, and I hope you understand.
No, I totally understand it.
Okay. But yeah, that's how I look at it. So there's a little window there that is proper to get 1 extra soul vessel. And if it takes too long, they're not there.
I do find it interesting though. Okay, getting that sticky feet. I do find it interesting though that Tigran just warped out of the Stagnus Vessel Fragment instead of going for all the other stuff that you could be doing in Howling Cliffs.
I like this.
I suppose that it actually, yeah. If you're threatening your own way of getting Colosseum's out.
Ancestral Mound
Ideally though, you would want Geo so that you can buy Shaman Stone for Loskins. You at least have VS Shaman.
And you see, Marclap took so long on that goal that instead of like locking in soul vessel fragments, they don't even know what to do with themselves right now. Which I guess is just going to be Soul Eater. Maybe give Flower to Elderbug, but ugh.
Well, to be fair, he doesn't have wings, so it won't be too difficult.
Yeah, he does not have infected Costards.
However, it does also show to Tigran that there's absolutely no point in getting dive because his opponent already has it. He's already committed to getting all of the dive goals.
I think that's kind of a good thing, is to show your priority a little bit there. I don't know if showing this early.
Yeah, and also on top of that, just there's not that much great with dive here. So showing your opponent that you have dive is kind of just a free pass to saying, okay, I'm just not going to get dive.
Yeah, that's fair.
Just not worth it.
All right, and an unfortunate death from Marclap. Does get Soul Eater, Soul Catcher.
Yeah.
All right. What are we doing, Tigran? It's locking another goal. It's 5-7. He's brought it back a little bit. More than a little bit.
Looks like we're going to King Station.
I like this. You know what's at King Station? Okay, this was not where I thought we were going to go. I was going to say
Kingdom's
places
Edge.
to spend keys. What are we doing in Kingdom's
That
Edge?
too. Maybe unlocking Colo and getting the 2 King's Idols, like I said.
That's fair. I think there's better things we could be doing.
Oh, absolutely, but this isn't the worst thing you could be doing.
For me, it's just like, we already have the keys. They're just sitting on us.
Yeah. I
And we
assume
already
he's just
saw
waiting.
Marclap just marked Soul Catcher and Soul Eater, which means they have Dive, which means they probably at least have 1 key. And it's just, I don't know. I get it done, personally.
Yeah. However, it does look like it's turning out to be the right play. Oh, going for Hornet too.
Ooh.
I think it's way too early to try to commit to Hornet 2 when the only Abyss goal is Trader Lord.
Yeah, this is a I don't want to lose to row 4. That is. Or are we just getting the money? Tell me it's just the money. We need money, right? Oh.
We do need money.
But it's Hornet 2.
It is Hornet 2.
Yeah,
Maybe he's doing Hornet 2 into Colosseum, King's Idols into unlocking the shortcut.
I'm not sure. I'm just like, again, I'm not confident because we don't have Shaman Stone. We don't have any damage. We took several decks to Broken Vessel. Tigrin can win this game. It's not by any means out of hand, but Tigrin is going to have to lock in if they're going to want to win matches against some of the more experienced players.
Yeah. And Hornet 2 with VS no Shaman Stone Nail 0 is rough.
And we've been hit 3 times before the first stagger. It's... yeah.
It's not looking good.
Well, Marclap is hitless currently. Why does that matter? Because they're doing the Flower Quest. In fact, they just double-checked to show me that they are indeed doing Flower Quest.
Yeah, they could hear you through the screen.
They can. That's what I'm telling you about casting. They are waiting to punish you for what you're saying most of the time.
Well, except this was 10 minutes in the past, so he must be able to see the future.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God, that's so dangerous.
I absolutely hate getting parried with a spell.
Yeah, at this point, if you're just gambling if you're firing a spell at Hornet with 1 HP.
Especially in close range.
There's nothing you can do. How many TE runs I've seen die to that?
How many runs in general I've seen die because of that.
Alright. Markov took an interesting route here through Crossroads, but they are, again, hitless. So they're going to get this done, I think. It's only 1 room left.
Yeah. Typically people go through the right side.
Mm-hmm.
Going through the catacombs.
It's faster and easier.
Yeah.
Alright. But they made it. GG's Flowered Elderbug.
Looks like Tigrin did manage to beat Hornet 2 though, first try.
Yeah, I mean, I don't... They got hit a couple more times afterwards, but not a lot. Oh, yeah. I forgot. There's a little quirk with Give Flower to Elderbug is you have to go talk to them, walk back. Yeah, there we go. That happens when you open up the Grim Troop.
It's currently 5-8, but it's still not over.
Mm-hmm.
Because while Marclap does have the lead in actual goals, Tigrin does have advantage on a few.
Yes. Including that line, this top left, bottom right diagonal, which, I don't know, I've seen a lot of sneaky top left, bottom right diagonal wins. It's always those that you don't see.
Not only that, but he also does have advantage on row 1.
Yes. These people hate row 1. I can't blame them. Actually, yes, I can. Use your simple keys, please.
Yeah, please just use your simple keys.
This is what I was like at the first tournament of eggs. People they're just not getting the eggs. They're not using their simple keys. Tigrin has 2 of them. But instead, we're fighting Hornet 2.
Yeah, it looks like we're going for Colosseum and King's Idols.
Nope. I don't think so, because why would we go top here?
Because this isn't where the King's Idol is it?
It is.
Oh, it is. We passed it. Maybe we're just unlocking Colosseum then.
Yeah, this is a late game commit, and ooh.
It's way too early to commit to that, though.
Yeah, where are we? Oh, don't do it now. Well, you can't do it now. You haven't even saved Zote. If I'm Marclap right now, oh man, get QG and
Marclap
Fog
going for
Canyon
Broken
maps,
Vessel.
and column 5 is yours. It's just not going to get contested, or you are forcing them to defeat Colozo again. And on top of that, you're going to get pressure on Collector. Not too many goals left. Tigrin, please, the keys. Please, Tigrin. Yes, Pleasure House is this way. Come on, cancel that C-dash.
Please.
Yes! No!
Yeah. Oh, so close.
I don't think Tigrin's ever hurt me this hard. Please use your keys.
Wait, why are we going this way?
Apparently we're not.
We walked out.
There's a bit of a... I feel like there's so much indecision between these two players.
Yeah.
And Marclap has the key.
Hidden Station, we're going to Loskin.
No Shaman
And
Stone.
as was stated before, Loskin... Well, does he have Shaman Stone? I didn't think he did.
No, yeah, I said no Shaman Stone.
Yeah, neither of them have
Oh,
Shaman Stone,
what?
so it's going to be rough. Abyss.
Oh, no.
Oh, there are so many better things you could be doing right now.
Yeah, I mean, as a caster, you don't want to say this is the wrong decision, but...
You have two simple keys. You can just lock in the keys and they're over. You don't have to worry about the keys anymore.
And you don't have to worry about row 1 anymore! Ah!
And also, Loskin. You have Broken Vessels on.
Oh, God, I need to stand up. This is... Wow, this is a match of all time right now. There's a lot of things we could be doing right now.
Yeah, Marclap has Dive as well. Loskin should be a lot easier for Marclap.
Mm-hmm. Also, personally, on this board, with Dreamgate on a board with Trader Lord, I am never even starting Abyss without Dreamgate, unless my opponent practically already has it.
Agreed. Yeah, I also don't understand not doing Nosk.
It's also not the most threatening line. Column 5 is so much scarier. You know they have Dive and can lock in Fluke Karma. And they were already pressing Colo's Oats, so they might have already prepped it. Well, quick Broken Vessel.
We have Shadebook. And I'm assuming Marclap is just going to leave and come right back for Loskin before doing Wings.
Mm-hmm. Well, Tigrin now, with that Arcane Egg, has enough money for 5,000 Geo. But they've got to get all the way back up to spend it if they want to.
Which takes a very long time.
Yeah, and I think we're more focused on Trader Lord right now.
Which is not the best thing to be focused on, in my opinion.
Here's what I can say. Tigrin will not lose to row 4. Alright?
Yeah, absolutely.
Huge
and it also
L
looks
for...
like Marclap walked out. No Loskin.
Huge L for row 4 believers, but... This is a weird match. I don't know what to say. We're almost an hour in.
Wow, it's been that long already.
Yeah, it has. You know my favorite part about this? We're an hour in, and we have 0 technical difficulties. The stream has been perfect with no issues.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm even streaming on the right account. Alright, well, what's Tigrin gonna do now? Are we gonna go do Trader Lord? Because we seem pretty interested in Trader Lord.
Tigrin did have a pretty good climb.
Yeah, that was really clean. And Marclap, are we actually gonna go do Talk to Fluke Hermit?
Yeah, no difficulties predicted in the next 10 minutes, correct, Alyssa?
Okay. Commentators cursing the
It
tech.
looks like we'd.
I'm not even gonna touch my computer. We're gonna be okay.
I haven't touched my computer in a while.
Willow Seal. Do we need more Geo? We have an Arcane Egg.
I have no idea. At this point, I can't really understand what's going through their heads.
No,
It's hard to.
This is a Trader Lord rush, and I just don't see the why of it.
Yeah.
I bet he quits out once he sees Fluke Hermit marked too.
Fluke Hermit.
Well,
Yeah.
that's the one nice thing about
No,
this.
it does get you QG stag.
This gets you
No, QG
map, which is so
Yeah.
nice. That's, I guess this blocks both of those pressures. Hooray, I guess.
Right?
You know,
Huh.
you don't have any damage, so you have a little more damage.
suppose.
I don't know.
You have a 39 damage spell as opposed to a 15 damage spell?
Yeah, it's like almost twice the damage.
It's more than twice the damage, actually.
Oh, Marclap. That's really bad. Not because...
Oh no.
Yeah, it's not bad because you have to go around. It's bad because now you're hard saved here. But we are using a simple
using
key.
a simple key.
Oh,
There you
man.
go. Yes. Tigrin
What
should
were
have
we
marked that
doing to you,
like ages ago.
Yep.
It's unfortunate.
I bet he sees it marked now and just kicking himself. Because the one thing Tigrin did have going for him with this play was a potential row 1 victory, and now I don't know what to say.
Now, all he has is TLBR.
Yes, which, again, Marclap has to block this if they want to win. They have to get Nosk, defeat Kalozo, or Dreamgate, which are all 3 long goals. Unless, well, actually, they do have to get
one
Dreamgate
is
even if they want row 1.
shorter than the others.
They could get this line, I guess, but... Oh, or even column 4. This one is sneaky.
I don't really like column 4.
I don't either. But Fungal Core Mask Shard is a pretty quick goal that could have been done. Not that there's a lot of those.
Maybe Marclap is getting a nail upgrade.
Oh, Tigrin, please be careful.
Thank you. No. Okay, good heal. No damage for this does really suck. I mean, I guess you have Howling Wraiths, so...
Yes, it does.
But it's still not that good in this arena.
Mm-hmm.
I like the design of those spells.
I like that too, actually. I like both their skins. They're both very clean.
Yeah.
Okay.
So here we go, getting the QG map.
Marclap
And
has
it looks
enough money
like-
for 5,000 Geo now. Sorry to interrupt.
And I feel like he's gonna go for that.
Mhm.
5,000 Geo spend.
Tigrin barely had the money for the map, but does get it. Takes another bench.
Correct. If nobody can get a line, then it's first to 13 goals.
Mm-hmm. It is first to
Yeah, just a
13
bit
with
too
the
high.
one caveat that you have to block every possible line for your opponent. AKA, top left, bottom right. Has to be
Yes.
blocked for Marclap to win.
It was a match I had against OJ where I almost won on a line even though he had 13 goals.
I wasn't scared. I promise. Wow,
I'm sure
really clean by Tigrin. That is
a very good
I've spent so
acid
much
skip.
time struggling with that acid skip, and he just nails it.
Yeah, that acid skip is really difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Because it looks like you can go lower than you can, but you really can't.
Yeah. Oh, we see where Marclap's going?
Also QG,
Mhm.
except I don't think he bought the Fog Canyon map.
He did not. He's no real easy, quick way to get to it, unfortunately. I guess they could go
Yeah, you
through
just
right
kinda
side, but
get through that
Tigrin has
stack.
Shade Cloak, which is actually an advantage there. Anyways, these players hate 5,000 Geo.
Yeah. I mean, if I were Marclap, I would just lock in the 5,000 Geo spent. Go for Lostkin, try to block Dreamgate.
Yeah, if I'm Marclap, I am locking in 5,000 Geo, and then I am going to go do Nosk. That is exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah, Nosk or Lostkin.
Mm-hmm. I'm more worried about Nosk because that blocks the last line. And then I don't have to worry about Kalozo or Dreamgate.
That's true, but we also know that Tigrin hasn't done Lostkin. Probably doesn't have as much essence, maybe.
Well, we do know that he has wings, so we know that he can come back to Lostkin at any point. We also know he has Dream Nail because he's done Ancestral Mound Root. So, I don't know.
That's true. Marclap also has wings, though, so...
Oh, Tigran, play careful here. Oh, no.
Ooh. I don't think he benched. Because he didn't have the... Okay, he did, corner for bench.
Prettiest bench in the game.
Another thing to note, though, is that Marclap doesn't have any other reason to be in Queen's Gardens.
Yeah, they're just gonna work, right? Yep. Tigran's trapped in Queen's Gardens. Marclap... If Marclap wants to, they could go win the game right now. There's really nothing stopping them. And I believe this will be one of Marclap's first ever bingo wins. I don't know how much they've been practicing outside of the group stage match, but they went 0-3 in the group stage. And Tigran was in their group in the group stage, so it's interesting. Both these players definitely have the skill to actually make a run in this, though. I'm not sure they're going to compete with top competitors right now, but I've seen Tigran play for a long time. I know that he knows a lot about Hollow Knight. These are just very questionable bingo plays. And
yeah. It looks like Marclap is going for the Fog Canyon map.
I wonder if they go for the Kalozo too.
That would be funny.
It would be hilarious. All right.
Remember when you said in the first match that it might be the only time we at Coliseum 1? It might be the second time now.
All right. I think I said that in the first match of the first bingo tournament and have eaten my words for like 3 years straight.
It's really funny.
Anyways, match of the tournament right here. Zero
Every match
experience in bingo. Join the bingo Discord and have experience. It's fun. We do bingos. I might do bingos later after I do speedruns later today.
That's very true, Marcus. Coliseum with white spells does suck.
It's so slow. 11-5. This is wow. Tigran's basically got to win out here.
Yeah, he kind of has to just rush TLBR. There's not really much else to do.
That's
except
the win condition.
I think Marclap's gonna buy Iki. Oh, maybe he's gonna go straight for Colo? Except he doesn't have Zote saved.
That would be tragic. Could you imagine?
I could imagine.
Don't say that.
Looks
we're
like
getting Zote. We're getting Zote. We're good. Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
trade a little play was not that great.
Well, let's just hope that he kills him.
Yeah.
No Shaman Stone.
Problem is,
white spell,
even if Tigran wanted to pivot, yeah, even if Tigran wanted to pivot, he can't because he's locked in Queen's Gardens.
Mm-hmm. Wait, where are we going, Marclap?
I have no idea.
Adventure time! Is this Elder Who for Essence? It's the only thing I can think of that's over here. Oh, Fungal Core Shard.
That's very true, actually.
Now, Marclap...
Elder Who, Fungal Core, Mask Shard into Nosk, and, yeah.
This would put Marclap at 12 goals. 1 to win. Marclap would need to kill Nosk, and then the game's over. Or Marclap would go for the swaggiest win ever with majority plus line for defeat Kalozo, but I think that's objectively the wrong play.
I think so too.
This is a pretty clean trader for it, Trader Lord. These rates are looking really clean.
I agree.
Oh,
Very good rates.
Why'd I say
You shouldn't
something?
have spoken.
I know. I mean, I'm supposed to be the experienced caster. Come on, Tigrin, lock in. You got this.
I think Trader Lord's about like a third HP left. If I had to guess.
Sounds about right. He's playing very patient. And oh, what?
Oh, walk forward.
That's.
His bench is on the bench.
I'm reminding myself I can't swear on Hollow Knight Community.
Yeah. It's very unfortunate though.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Trader Lord hardest attack is walk forward.
All right.
Same with
Tigrin
GPZ.
needs all 8 goals to win. Tigrin has advantage on.
Trader Lord.
Well, that's not actually true. Obviously, Tigrin has the line. Tigrin needs to keep his line alive. That's the only real way, because Perry Revik is basically off the table.
And Marclap also did not go for Nosk. It's still possible.
Oh no.
It's unlikely, but it's
gonna
possible.
try and claim victory at 13. I wonder if our match coordinator, Alyssa, is ready to tell Marclap they need to block the last line.
I'd assume that she is.
I imagine what'll happen is Marclap will see that, immediately panic, and then see Tigrin marks Trader Lord, and then immediately stop panicking. Oh no, Tigrin.
Oof.
This has been a really rough
Maybe
show for
Tigrin isn't going to get to mark Trader Lord. Pairing Revok. Okay, so he's going to try to claim victory at 13 goals and then realize.
Yep. You know what that means? This would be the first match ever to mark more than 13 goals. Isn't that
In the history of
exciting?
Bingo.
That's crazy.
That is very exciting.
I really hope it happens now.
I think it's going to happen. I think he's going to go back to resting grounds and try again.
Do not talk to him in his stream, please. Keep in mind his stream is also 10 minutes behind, but don't go to the streams.
Yes, for all we know, the match is already over.
Very possible. Alright, come on, Tigrin.
You know, I have made a tutorial on parrying Revok.
Oh, really? What would you say about parrying Revik right now?
He's not doing the right strategy. You're supposed to jump and fall as Revok.
You've talked about this. And you like slice up?
Yeah.
Right, 13 goals marked. The majority of the goals on the board.
He thinks he wins.
And it's not over yet. Wow. Difficulties coming up. Alright, well. Tigrin thought it was over and left. Well.
Oh,
you're still actively trying to get them back?
Oh.
Wait, let me scroll up in the... Okay, they are all still in
Might
VC.
be in for a bit of a wait.
Hence messages in Binky chat. I'm sorry, I couldn't have it open. Okay, if Tigrin is still not back, it has been 10 minutes, we could just call it a forfeit.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Let me just talk to match coordinators. Are we okay with a Tigrin FF? We just call it. I'm gonna. If we're 10 minutes behind right now, if Tigrin's been gone this entire time, then the match is over. Little bit of a mess here.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate.
Very important rule to remember that you don't win by 13 goals if you haven't blocked all the lines.
Yep. And I mean, if I wanted to right now, These are my goals now. I'm purple. No one's touched them. It's just strange showing. GG's to both players. Tigrin definitely made some interesting choices that I'm not entirely happy with, but at the same time, he showed a lot of promise as far as skill in the game. I think Tigrin just needs to fix their bingo knowledge. Marclap played a good majority game, except for the fact that they didn't win.
Yeah. They went for the good goals. I think early Dreamnail was a bit of bait, but aside from that, it was mostly fine.
Mm-hmm. And they made it work anyways because they got King Station Queenstag.
Yeah, but that was just because of a misplay from the opponent. I don't think they should have had that goal.
Yes, I agree. Well, today was a weird match. Tigrin does have an option to win by a diagonal, but we are 10 whole minutes behind, and Tigrin hasn't come back yet. So, very strange match. I don't think we'll see one like this again. What I will say is tomorrow we have 2 more matches. Let me pull up the app and figure out exactly who's playing.
I was gonna say we have 3, but different time zones. Because for me, they're all on Saturday.
Alright, I've not heard back from the match organizers, but I'm going to call it a Tigrin forfeit since he left the game.
Yeah.
Oh, they just came back? Hold up.
Oh, so we're continuing then? We just have 10 minutes of downtime?
Are we continuing? They forfeit? Okay. Alright. Alright. I'm not gonna worry about it for this one, Alyssa. Well, I think we're, yeah, so we have 2 matches tomorrow. Let me just pull them up. This is gonna mess with the stream overlay a little bit, so my apologies. But tomorrow we have... Tomorrow is Friday. We have Jalapeno Joe and Leffy and Shadowmaster and Cece. Both of these matches will be calmed and restreamed by me and Alyssa. And I want to do a big shout out to Alyssa for match coordinating. It's an annoying job to try and coordinate everyone, and apparently this is an annoying match too. So 3 matches tomorrow, depending on time zone. Amazing. Second shout out is going to go to Throw. This was Throw's first time casting any sort of match, right?
Yeah.
All right. Shout out to Throw. You did a good job. No, I don't
Thank you.
think anyone would guess it was your first time. On top of that, shout out runners. Nice job, Marclap. GG's. And I guess we're gonna call it here. I'm SpilledOJ. You can find me at Twitch at SpilledOJ. I'm gonna stream later tonight. Maybe some bingo, but definitely some neon white. Do you want to call out your socials at all, Nathan? Cool.
No, I'm good.
All right. Follow Marclap. Follow Tigrin. And after that,
We're ready for post-match?
I guess we can pull some people in. I'll pull in
Yeah.
Marclap first. Welcome in, Marclap. GG's.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was a good match. It was interesting seeing that you got the 13 goals and didn't realize that there was still the line.
Yes.
Oh my god. Sorry, my English is so bad I don't understand all.
You're okay.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yes, I found the race.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that I win triggering in the seeding match of I don't know. He win. No sé.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I
You're
remember
okay.
he did win the seeding match.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. he defeat me, and I think today is the same. No, is a. Are you happy? I find.
You're okay. And
Yeah, you're fine.
GG's to you as well, Tigrin.
Oh shit! Hold on.
Yeah, I.
Hello.
Hey,
So, Marclap, se precisar que eu traduza, mano, pode falar em espanhol que eu traduzo pra eles. Marclap,
Yes.
se tu quiser, tu pode falar em espanhol que eu traduzo pra eles, se tu não quiser falar inglês.
Ah, ok, gracias. Decía que la verdad no pensaba que iba a ganar, porque tú me ganaste en el Seed Match también con una gran ventaja. Pero hoy estuvo interesante la ronda.
Fala mais devagar que eu não tô entendendo.
Ok. Que voy a hacerlo por partes, ok, para que lo
Sí.
traduzcas de aparte de la historia. Que no pensé que iba a ganar hoy,
Uhum.
porque en el seeding match tú me ganaste con gran ventaja. Pero pues la ronda salió hoy bueno.
Alright, so he said he didn't think he was gonna win today because I won against him on the seeding match by majority,
okay.
but he didn't know that he had to block all the lines to make a lockout.
Yeah, that's fair. We gotta make sure we read the rules, unfortunately.
Yeah, but he
Yeah,
doesn't.
that's a pretty big rule.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess if there's a language barrier, that's totally fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my brain was so shut off when I died so many times that I guess I just accepted that I lost when he said GG.
mhm.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Didn't even question it.
Well, we are gonna call it here, I believe. You have anything else you want to say, Tigrin or Marclap?
Nah.
All right. Well, follow Tigrin and Marclap, and follow the tournament. Join the Bingy Cord. We got 2 more matches tomorrow. And other than that, I will see